Okay, so I've messed around with my chip folder a little bit. It's time for the second Liberation mission. Let's do this. This area is controlled by the Darkloids. That guy. Well, there's a familiar face. Shademan. Long time no see, Megaman. Heh. The Dark Power has resurrected me. He's the one who spread dark chips. Get him! Watch out for his flying capability. It lets him attack from any direction during the Darkloid's phase. So, we'll be getting hit all the time? No. We have a Navi with good defense abilities. I'll shield all of you from the enemy's attack. You can count on him. Now, let's do it. Complete the Liberation within 9 phases. Good luck! So this mission is a bit of a step up in difficulty from the last one, and we have a lot of ground to cover. There's 3 dark holes we have to get rid of, and then we go after Shademan. There's 2 ways we can go about this. The slow and methodical method, making use of Nightman's defensive abilities, or more of a breakneck pace, just trying to clear as many panels as we can as quickly as possible. We want the better reward, so that's the route we're taking. It might leave us a bit more open to Shademan's attacks, but if it happens, it happens. So we're immediately going to start with Longsword. Okay. Yeah, this'll work. There we go. 1 turn Liberation. So that gives us a good opening. For now, we're actually going to skip Colonel's turn and instead go on to Nightman. So, one interesting thing about Nightman. He doesn't actually have an order command. Instead, he has a passive. Now, since we're just going to be trying to get through this as quickly as possible, we're probably not really going to see it in action, so here's a bit of a demo showing just what he can do. Okay, so at the most basic level, Nightman's passive is pretty straightforward. His armor renders him immune to out-of-battle damage, so during the Darkloid phase, if the boss or a Guardian tries to attack Nightman directly, they're actually not going to accomplish anything. However, there is a bit more to it. So in this setup, both Colonel and Megaman have already taken their turns. Nightman is the only one left. Technically, I could go ahead and have Nightman try and clear this panel. Whether you have Nightman do something on his turn or not, the passive will remain in effect. However, I need to let this panel stay as it is to show this off. So we are going to just pass Nightman's turn. And without doing anything? Yes. Don't underestimate the Darkloids. So as you can see, Shademan tried to attack Megaman. However, Nightman jumped in the way and took the attack. And he's immune to damage. So, yes. Any Navi standing on the same panel as Nightman when your turn ends, they'll be guarded by Nightman. He'll just take the hit for them, it won't do any damage, and, best of all, it doesn't consume order points. However, since we kinda need to clear this map as quickly as possible, we're mostly just gonna have Nightman work on trying to clear panels as well. But you can use this to strategically place Nightman so he'll guard your teammates. It's a pretty handy ability if you know how to use it. So yeah, Nightman's passive is really good. However, we just want to get through the map as quickly as we can, so instead Nightman's going to be helping us out with Liberation. So, let's go. In battle, the main problem Nightman has is he doesn't really have much in the way of options for range. However, we can work with this. So Nightman's charge shot just hits all panels around himself with the Royal Wrecking Ball, and it does a good amount of damage. So, one turn Liberate. We'll take a look at his signature chip later on. And we get order points. Those are going to be very important in this mission. We're going to be using Longsword and Screen Divide a good bit. Case in point, Screen Divide. Yeah, this'll do the trick. Just want to make sure the bats stay on the ground. And one turn Liberate. So, everybody got a one-turn liberation. But now it's the Darkloid's phase. Heh, let's party. Now that's interesting. So, watching the demo of Nightman's powers, there's something interesting there. Shademan actually tried to attack. However, he didn't this time. There's a reason for that. There's a caveat to Shademan's power that I didn't actually know about until I started doing research for this project. And that is, Shademan truly can hit you anywhere on the map, but only if you're standing next to a dark panel. If all of your navis are away from dark panels, he can't do anything to you. So yeah, I did not actually know that at the time. Interesting. And we have a bonus panel. And we get a battle chip. We got Navi plus 20 asterisk. Alright. Okay. So at this point, I believe we want to use Screen Divide again. So, Colonel, you're up once more. We need to eat our way into that dark hole and get rid of it. So, Screen Divide. So, what do we have here? From the looks of it, what we have is a really good opportunity for Gun del Sol. Yeah, this should work. Let's go with it. But yeah, I'm really happy I was able to show that way that Shademan's attack can fail. Like I said, I didn't even know about that until I started doing research for this project. So hey, sometimes research can turn up fun results. So, nice one-turn liberation. That gives Colonel some breathing room. I think I want Nightman to handle this dark hole. This might be a good opportunity to use Nightman's signature chip, Night Crusher. It does 80 damage, has break elements so it pierces armor, it also pierces enemies and goes down the full line. I doubt the big brute is going to cooperate enough to stay in place to actually take damage from this, so instead we're going to aim for taking out both the Metar and the bug tank. Just get rid of the assistants, that should help out. So yeah, there we go. Here, however, is where Nightman's range can be a bit of a problem. The big brute knows it doesn't want to get close to me. Yeah, if I can hit with those, we should be good. Okay, where are you going to put yourself? And there we go. So that's the first dark hole down. And we also got rid of that big brute. And now Megaman's turn. There is this bird down here that could cause problems. But we're just going to press on. We're just going to do a normal liberation. Yeah, actually, we can work with this. I think we're gonna do this in a different order, though, actually. And there we go. Nice one. And we found a heart. So, Darkloid phase. Yep, that bird gets to attack. Yeah! Hawk attack! Wait. Nightman defended that? I mean, I'm not complaining. I just thought I had actually done both research and practice, and Nightman could only defend Navis that were standing on his panel. So, he has more range than I thought he did. Man, I already thought Nightman was really good. Turns out he's even better than I thought. So at this point, we're going to have Nightman deal with this bird. He tends to be really good at fighting them. So meet Tin Hawk. As long as it's up in the air, you can't really do anything to it. However, it comes in for landing pretty quickly. And so then we'll just smack it with the Royal Wrecking Ball. Okay. Because I think I need Megaman's power a bit later on. Yeah. So, Colonel's up. It's more important that we get rid of this panel. So, Liberation. Just go through damage as quickly as we can. And we got the one-turn liberation. Barely, but we got it. And with that, we got order points, too. Very nice. An important find, to be sure. I forgot I brought Megaman up here. He was hidden so perfectly behind Nightman. This Megaman cannot be seen. So, yes. Time to use Longsword. Let's do this. Okay. Real nice time for that to show up. I'm not too proud to admit I have underestimated this chip. I always thought that it was going to be problematic, just this extra obstacle I had to worry about hitting on my side of the field. But using it as a counter option works pretty nicely, and it's usually pretty hilarious. Yeah, there we go. And the Darkloid phase. Big group moving over there for some reason. Bird getting closer. And another bird. Okay, time for strategy to pay off. Colonel's going to use Screen Divide. Whether this is a one-turn liberation or not, it suits our purposes just fine. Let's see here. Ah, didn't time that quite right, but it doesn't really matter too much. With this, we have opened the way to both of the remaining dark holes.